Good day, sir. I'm Marvin Brazal from BSCCE3C. Now we will create a two double cylinder that can extend in the track in this orientation. So a positive sign means to extend and negative sign to retract. So in this following solution, so piston A must extend first, then B will extend, then after that A and B must retract at the same time. So now we will build this circuit. So we have a 24-volt source, a 0-volt, a relay. We have 1, 2, 3, three relays, and a 4-valve solenoid. So the push button, this push button thing, yes. Then our mix switch. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mix switch. We will first create our main circuit before the double piston. Now I will construct our cylinder. So we need a double cylinder, double locking cylinder, a 5 two-way valve, and compressed air. Then this is not included in this diagram, but here we will put some throttle for just for the effect of slowing down the piston as it extend and retract. So we will put the throttle valve here. Just connect it just like before, and here. Then connect it to the source, the compressed air, then will be terminated. I will put some ground here. Double click. And of course, in order for this circuit to control the the circuit below for our double acting cylinder, we will connect both both the pneumatically electrical solenoid coil on both sides. Then we will label it. Now this is the start button. Now just start. Then this is a K1. This is the K1 relay, the solenoid solenoid valve, Y1, then a limit switch, LS2, then a relay, K2, a solenoid valve, Y3, a mix switch on a relay K2, again a limit switch, LS4, and relay K3, solenoid valve, Y2, then DY4. Now, the solution of A plus, B plus, then A minus, B minus. So when we start this button, it will activate the relay K1, closing our K1. Then as it close, it triggers the Y1. This is solenoid coil here. It will extend our piston. Then after this, when we put some limit switch at the end of the piston, so if the piston will extend fully here and our limit switch number 2 is connected here, if the piston hits this ball, the limit switch looks like this. So limit switch, as you can see, the limit switch has some kind of a roller. So this roller function, when it is hit by the piston, it will click or activate the switch below, making it click and activate another function in our circuit. If this piston, if this limit switch here that we put is hit by the our piston, it will trigger this, close, then trigger our K2. Then as the K2 is triggered, it will close the K2, then activate the Y3 or our solenoid valve on the second double cylinder. So this is Y3. Now in our solution, we have A plus, then B plus. The first cylinder, the A piston will activate first. Then as the piston click our limit switch number 2, the limit switch activates our second piston that is connected to the solenoid coil on our second 5-2-way valve. Now we have A plus and B plus. Then the next procedure is the A minus and B minus. We need this 2 piston. After it is extended, it must retract at the same time. Before that, we just need to put our limit switch first so that you can follow, and I will simulate it so you can see the actual function of it. So we will just disconnect this first, then simulate it. We will put the limit switch here, edit labels, ls2, and the position of our piston is from 0 to 100 millimeter. So we need our piston to be fully extended, so 100 millimeter at its max. Okay, then we'll simulate it. So as we click this, as you can see, the two piston extend both, but the piston A, as you can see, extend first before the piston B. So our throttle, so we will just limit our opening to 60%, so we can see the animation slowly. Okay, so piston will extend first, then hit this limit switch, then activate the second piston B. Okay, next is the solution A minus and B minus. Now after it is extended, we must retract it back, so we will just connect this again. Then after Y3 is extended, so the limit switch 4 will be placed here at the end of our piston B, LS4. Same function as in our first piston, 100. So now the LS2 will trigger the piston B to extend, and the purpose of LS4 limit switch number 4 is when it is activated, it will make our two piston to retract at the same time. So given the circuit above, we will label the make switch K3, E3. And as you can see, it is connected to our two solenoid valve. This corresponding solenoid valve is placed here, Y2, then Y4, that activate the our 5 two-way valve to retract. Now I think we're done. Now as we simulate it, superimpose component A minus B recording. Wait. Okay. As we simulate it, the first piston will extend, hits the limit switch number 2, activate the piston B. Then the piston B is extended, hitting the LS4, our limit switch number 4, that activates our relay 3, which triggers our Y2 and Y4 solenoid coil to retract it back. Okay. Another one. Piston A, piston B, retract back at the same time. Thank you, sir.